Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how you can master the art of delegation to set yourself free and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. One of the key things when it comes to mastering your life and living an inspiring and fulfilling life is to learn to delegate low priority things to someone else. Because if you keep doing it all by yourself, it will be draining and you won't have the energy or the time to go after the things that are more important and more inspiring to you. See, when you keep doing it all by yourself and you keep just doing lower priority things most of the time, then you just work not as efficient, because this is not where your strength is. This is not where you are fully engaged and inspired in. And therefore it will be draining. And it's just a feedback for you that what you're doing right now is not really most meaningful and inspiring to you. So then it's about finding someone that you can delegate this to that is actually inspired to do those, in your case, or how you perceive them, lower priority things. Because there's always somebody who appreciates whatever you give them to do. See, a lot of times people think, oh, I don't want to delegate, my low priority things to someone else because I really don't like to do it myself. It's so draining and I don't want to give that to someone else. I would feel bad if I did that. But it's not always true, because you always find someone who is inspired and appreciates that type of work that you give them from wherever they are in their life right now. And so it's about really finding these people that you can delegate that to. And also sometimes people say, all right, delegation, that's fine, it sounds great, but I don't have the money, I don't have the resources to do that. And just know one thing, it's always the mind first. Meaning when you set out the intention and have that goal to delegate things, you will find a way to do that. You will find a way to, pay for that, or to just find some other way to compensate them for that. In my case, when I started my business back in Germany a few years ago, and I was doing it all by myself. I shot the videos, I edited the videos, I talked to all the potential partners and potential customers and did customer service myself. And it was a one-man show, and it was draining, and I didn't grow as fast as I wanted to. And it was I was barely surviving. I was barely making any money. And so when I then set that intention out that I wanted to start delegating things, to set myself free to do what I love doing more, to be in front of the camera and to come up with new ideas for courses and create new exercises and everything. When I set that intention out and I talked to my little sister, she was like, hey, why don't you hire an intern? And in fact, a lot of my fellow students in university, they are actually looking for an internship somewhere. And that way I found my first 2-3 interns, and for them it was actually inspiring to work for me, especially compared to where they usually have to work. That was some antiquated companies where they had to make coffee for everyone, or where they had to sort some folders and these kind of things, and they always had to be there. And in my case, I was like, hey, this is a startup. You will have some responsibilities, but you also learn a lot of new things on the way. And I give you the freedom to work from wherever you wanted. And so all these things, these students appreciate it way more than if they would have worked in another company. And that way I created a win-win. I could start delegating things to other people, and for them it was a great opportunity to work for me compared to working for someone else and doing the internship somewhere else. So it's really about looking at, okay, who can you delegate things to? What do you want to delegate? And how can you delegate that, right? And you will find a way to do that, and really give yourself permission to do that, because sometimes, let's say if if you have kids at home and you have to do it all by yourself, you have to do the dishes, have to clean the whole house and everything, and you just don't want to hire somebody else because you think you have to do it because that's your role. In that case, also, like, give yourself permission to set yourself free if that's not really meaningful work for you, and if it's just like too much, and just hire someone to clean a house, right? Because sometimes I see people not even doing that because they would feel bad, or like they think, no, like I'm supposed to do it. So really find a way to set yourself free or by delegating these things to other people, and that way you create a win-win situation. You make your life more inspiring and meaningful, and you actually work more efficiently because you now do things where your strength is in, and compared to things that you might not be that good in. So really try to delegate things to make your life or your business become more efficient, and to live a more inspiring and fulfilling life where you set yourself free from lower priority things.